Good morning. Happy Friday. How are you? I'm Adam, RecordKrate, Raleigh, North Carolina. So some days you wake up and you're like, yay. Some days you wake up, oh, blah, blah, blah. This morning I woke up, and when I got here, I got an alert on my phone that Low Moon had went into KEXP and did some recording. And so they posted 3 songs. I'm going to put it in the chat. So far, Low Moon has been my favorite record of the year. And I just listen to that a lot. Is it safe to say I've listened to it 50 times? Maybe even more. Anyway, so the title of Record Talk number 7 is Gossip. Hey, good morning, Charlotte. So good to see you. Charlotte's over there across the pond. Where the Rolling Stones are from. You probably live next door to the Rolling Stones. Anyway, so I wanted to talk about a few things today, but Low Moon, holy smoke, my favorite album of the year so far. So hope you get a chance to check it out. Hope you're doing well, Scarlett. Thanks for popping in. So I'm still listening to Low Moon, folks. Absolutely, absolutely. Also wanted to chat with you a little bit about some of the things that are coming up. We're doing the listening party for Amel and the Sniffners. Their record came out over a month ago. Not sure why the label wanted to push it, but we're going to do a listening party. I'm good. Hope you're doing well too. Thank you. I'm hanging out, trying to make it happen. Hoping that one of those delivery companies will get my package here. They've attempted it 5 times, and they're poo-poo. So yeah, and then I also wanted to talk a little bit about RSD Black Friday. There we go. Scarlett, do you play vinyl? You're probably gone. So I want to talk a little bit about this. And I have my orders due Tuesday. So I've had some people chime in with some suggestions. And I want to submit it Monday night. So I got the list. I'm always curious as to what people are interested in, so I know what to order. And we can go from there. So a lot of the things that I'm interested in may not be a good seller. So I always have to keep that in mind. And some of the good sellers are not things that I'm interested in. So we can go from there. But I want the Echo and the Bunnymen for myself. I want the Angelina Bottamenti to myself. Yeah. And that's what I want for myself. I want the King Missile for myself. I had a chance to see King Missile when I was in college, and it was so good. It was so good. I'm gonna tell you what I want for myself first, and then we'll go from there. I'm sure I'll overlook something so fast. I want the Tangerine Dream. Yes, I want that for myself. And I want the Thievery Corporation and Ultravox. Is there anything else that I wanted for myself? That's what I wanted for myself. Some things that I'm curious about and that I would love to listen to. I would love to listen to the oh yeah, I wanted the English speak for myself also. Oh, and Explosions in the Sky. It just goes on and on. You can't stop. It's so funny. Every year people are like, the list is so horrible. There's nothing on there worth it. And then bam, everybody wants to get all sorts of things. And then on the secondary market, it sells like crazy. I'm curious about the Jerry Garcia, but I could probably go to archive and listen to that today. I'm curious about the Grateful Dead. I could do the same thing. And sometimes they put together something really nice and it goes back in the studio and it gets mastered, remastered, remixed, blah, blah, blah. And it does sound better, but I am totally happy with archive. That's just me. Helmet, that's pretty cool to have Helmet on vinyl for the first time. Jane's Addiction, that will either sell like crazy because of what happened to the band, or people are like, Jane's Addiction, I'm over it. Yeah, King Missile. I love me some King Missile. So yeah, I love to hear the Joni Mitchell. I don't think I would get it for myself, but I would love to hear it. I love to hear the Modest Mouse. Who knows what they're doing these days in their sound? I think it's neat that there's a Buck Owens out there. I really do. I got a tiger by the tail. And I just have a list. I don't have the notes that go along with it that tell us what's going on. Yeah. So all sorts of things. All sorts of things. And so I'd love to hear from you what you're interested in picking up yourself on Record Store Day, RST Black Friday. Yeah, I really would. Sixpence None the Richer, they have one. Yeah. Yeah. U2 has How to Disable an Atomic Bomb. See that all the time on CD. All the time. Yeah. So there we go. Check it out. RSD Black Friday. I bet that made horrible noise when I just did that. But anyway, so yeah. So here we are. Had some listening parties. Had Samara Joy. Oh my gosh, she is such an amazing, wonderful musician, ladies of jazz, beautiful voice. Her band, so good. I enjoyed that greatly. Had Jelly Roll. I'm really happy for people who enjoy the music of Jelly Roll and get excited about that. I'm really happy for them. Yeah, it just kind of seems like I'm gonna do a topic one day. It kind of seems like listening parties are all the rage now and cool things like that. They can be lots and lots of fun. They also can be like, I hope somebody comes, hope somebody comes, and then bam, it works out. But I'll talk about it later. But 21 Pilots, most successful listening party I had to date. And I would love to have one of those again. But I'll talk about that later. I'll do an entire record talk devoted to that. Yeah. So yeah. What else is happening? I'm heading up to Wake Forest today. I'll be in Wake Forest today, trying to make it happen, hanging out with people, making a note right here, and cool things like that. Also, Rick Beato, I've enjoyed his channel years and years and years and years. I think when I first subscribed to him, he was less than 50,000 subscribers. Listening party. I'm making a note. Listening parties. And but he had Rick Rubin on recently, and I finished listening to that today. The cool thing about about a lot of his videos, you can just pretty much turn them on and listen to them while you're getting work done. I have one of these things here, and to hear Rick Rubin talk is so relaxing, and you feel like you're gathering so much information from Rick and the things that he shares and the things that he talks about in his process. He says he's not a musician, but he played in 2 punk rock bands, and he he did the guitar on a very famous song that I was not aware of until I watched the interview. So that was really neat. I like Rick Beato's style. For some reason, I think there was a Raleigh connection with Rick Beato just because I kind of feel like I seen him several times in Raleigh, maybe when I was in college or something. Who knows? Haven't found anything online. I did the research and all. And so I enjoyed that. He talks about Johnny Cash and how he recorded those songs, those albums with Johnny Cash. It's just amazing how Rick Rubin can get so much out of certain artists and make an incredible record. And that was really neat. What's going on, Miss Nico? She's been playing this morning. She's been eating kibbles. Every morning when I come in, I give her 3 treats, and she gets so excited about that. Let's see if I can get her in here now. Usually she comes running. She might be in the other part of the building, asleep. She's got a lot of work to do during the day. She's got to maintain her 23 hours of sleep every day. But, she's amazing. She might be in the front window looking out. So that's kind of what's happening with me. What's happening with you, music-wise? What are we? Look who's here. Nico? Yeah? Okay, don't end the broadcast. Here you go. Can I put these right here for you? 1, 2, 3. There you go. She's enjoying her treats. There she is. You're so beautiful. Can you tell everybody how beautiful you are? I'm sure you can. Oh. The other day, John called on the phone, and she heard his voice, and she started looking around for John. May I hold you? Nope. I'm just out of here. I just want the treats, and I'm gone. So there we go. You turned something on. I gotta find it. Hold on. What'd you turn on? Oh boy. This is funny. I gotta find it. I can't find it. Hold on, folks. If they turn something on, I need to turn it off. Okay, I found it. It was a band camp, so hopefully we're okay as far as copyright. Hey, good morning, Dan. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Just hanging out, talking about record stuff. You know the story, Dan. Yeah. Hey, Dan, it got cool here yesterday. Um, I was almost ready to put on a pair of socks and a long sleeve. I did put on a long sleeve today, so yeah, I was up in Wake Forest. Had the front door and the back door open. Wind, just not wind, but the breeze, the circulation. It was wonderful, but it was a little chilly, and it was unusually chilly for 64 degrees. So there we go. But I hope you're doing well. I think you're probably 4 or 5 degrees cooler than we are in North Carolina. Yeah. What else did I have to share with you today? I didn't make notes. I'm just kind of going off the off the top of my head. I turned on the furnace this morning. Whoa, I'm so sorry. Uh, I like those months where those days, those weeks, or whatever, when we get to tell our utility company, ha 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 ha, no air, no heat, we're gonna save some money. And but yeah, turn on the furnace. How about that? Good for you, Dan. Stay comfy. Absolutely. It was 51 degrees there. I think we had a low of 44 today. Um, check the weather quickly on my phone. Oh, it's 45 right now, and we're looking for a high of 70, which is 6 degrees more than yesterday. Hey, Joe Williamson, how are you? But anyway, so yeah, hope you're doing well, Joe. 60, very cool. I don't want it to get cold. I do enjoy the fall temperatures, but I do not want it to get cold. So there we go. But Joe, were you affected with the Hurricane Milton? Yeah. Were you affected? I'm glad you got your electricity back on from Hurricane Helene. And yeah, so there you go. Yeah, so we were talking about RSD Black Friday. We were talking about low moon and cool things like that. And there we go. Folks, that's about it. All I have for today. I didn't make notes, just wanted to come in and say hi, see what's shaking with everybody, and talk about a few things. I've been listing. No issues with Milton. That's good. We didn't even get rain. I've been listening as much as I possibly can list. Joe, you got any? You want to plug any Whatnot shows or anything like that? Go right ahead and please do. I have a little bit coming up, not much. I have a CD sale. Oh, got one today in Wake Forest. So I'll be going more live, more and more on Whatnot in Wake Forest because of me spending so much time there, and I don't want to stay after it and do it because I come back to Raleigh and take care of baby girl. Looking for my when we list things online. I have a show scheduled today at 5 p.m. Very cool. Check it out, folks. Joe, you're welcome to put a link in to your Whatnot channel, whatever it's called. Whenever we put an item online for sale, the price sticker, we locate it. I sure am, Dan. And Dan, I ran across a 7-inch. Where did I put it? Absolutely, Dan. It's on my mind. I ran across a 7-inch. And so whenever we put things online, we still have it in the store, but the price sticker has a mark on it, so we'll know to take it offline if it sells locally. So yeah, got that done. And then also I've been there you go, Joe. Folks, you're welcome to check out Joe's show. That's his Whatnot account. You're welcome to check that out. And you can go there. And then I probably have 40, 50, 60 tickets. You're so welcome, Joe. Anytime at all. I was talking with Ray last night. And Ray, you couldn't read that? So I have some concert tickets, maybe 40, 50, 60, that I'm putting up online. What I was saying, Joe, is I was talking to Ray last night, and I was telling him that Jane's Addiction, I was talking about that earlier, Joe. You're so welcome, Dan. It's 12-inch single. So based on what happened with the band, it's going to either be a really desirable title or people will be like, forget. No, no, no. So we'll see what happens. So in the process of listing a bunch of these online for sale. This one's kind of hard to read. Neil Young. They are, some of them autographed. Oh, really? Well, how about that? That's cool. We don't get as many cool tickets anymore that we actually get to hold and say I was at the show. But this is Grateful Dead related. Phil Lesh and Friends. Doors at 2 p.m. I like those random autograph things. I've had them in the past. Yeah, so looking forward to that. This one is it got crumpled up. I mean, I could try to take some glass seam and a heat source and try to elevate it. Oh, tickets are now. Yeah, I know. Walk around with your phone. And this is the Rolling Stones. Yeah. So there you go. I forgot what I was going to say. It was so important. Peter, Paul, and Mary. Peter, Paul, and Mary. Yes. How about that? Yes, with Kansas. Winn-Dixie concert series. Do you have Winn-Dixie? Any Bob Dylan tickets? Probably so, Joe. I'll reach back to you. So what I was saying, Joe, is that I was speaking with Ray last night. He called me talking RSD Black Friday stuff. He's like, "I'll come and help out, and I'll come and volunteer and help you with at the store." And I said, "Well, that's really good, Ray. But I think you might want to be in line to get some records." He says, "Oh yeah, I forgot about that part." So anyway, we were talking. I was like, "Ray, Joe's pretty cool. I think he's pretty cool. Hang out with him on his shows and cool things like that." I said, "I think he's part of the cool kids on Whatnot." So there you go, Joe. If there is such a thing as a cool kid, you're one of them. So I'll definitely take a look out for that. Here's another yes. I got 2 pair. Hey, are they consecutive? One is 96, seat number 96, and the other one is seat number 99, which is right here. There you go. And on the back, I just noticed it. There's advertisement. I get closer to the action, so you can order this. Is it a binocular? Yeah. How about that? Does this mean that this was never cashed in? I mean, this one is it's so difficult, folks. I guess it means it could be. Yeah. But I'm also doing the Who. The Who. Jackson Browne. And another volunteer jam. But this is just a few of them. But one day we were inspecting records and we were going through the records, and out pops a Grateful Dead ticket. And I was like, Grateful Dead? And so that was really cool. And then one day, so I always say when you inspect records, always check for Grateful Dead tickets, which is really cool. Yeah, there's 2 of these volunteer jams. I guess that means that Charlie Daniels was there, but I don't think this one was used either. Ticketmaster. Oh, I shouldn't even said their word. Shouldn't even said their name. It's crazy. And so anyway, what does everybody got planned? You got big plans for the weekend? I don't know if they should have torn it or if it wasn't torn, like this one right here. This one is still attached, but these came from an estate of somebody who collected or saved every ticket stub. Yeah, so maybe some are torn and some aren't. Maybe some venues tore them, some venues didn't. I have no idea, but it's interesting. So I'll have fun with those. And there we go. So I think I'm gonna skedaddle out of here, folks. I got to do some packing. I got to finish up my King Gizzard Wizard Lizard um, poster display. Hope to get out to a park and film the autumn colors. Yeah, it's probably we're getting a little bit of color, Dan. It we never we're always looking forward to see what colors we get and how vibrant they are based upon how the summer went with rain and things like that. So there you go. King Gizzard Wizard Lizard entered this little contest, poster display contest. I got to finish that up. I finished it up in Wake Forest yesterday, and I got to finish up in Raleigh. It won't take me 10 minutes to finish it up, and then I got to pack the truck and get my butt out of here. I got to get baby girl some wet food at 9 o'clock, and then before I leave, she'll get some treats. So until then, I'll be on Whatnot this afternoon with CDs, CD bundles. CD Dollar starts in Wake Forest and some bundles. You can follow me on Whatnot if you like. I reach out if you like a link, give you $15 credit. There you go. In the meantime, thanks for stopping in, everybody. Hope to see you really soon. If you're watching the replay, put in the comments what you like to see for Record Store Day. RST Black Friday. Have a great weekend, Dan. See you soon. All right. Take care.